Hey, y'all doing this Preacher Man R&B and Snare episode of Retro TV 91, and it's time reviewing Teen Wolf Season 1, Episode 11. What happens on this week's episode, the winter formal is coming up, and Scott's not allowed to go to it because he's failing a couple classes. And the principal wants his coach to kick him off the team, but his coach doesn't want to do that because he's one of his best players. So he makes it where Scott can go to the dance. And Scott has to go to the dance to be able to protect Allison from Peter. And during this episode, Allison and Lydia and Styles is there to help them get dresses, and Peter shows up, and he was trying to lure her in, that way he can hurt her to get to Scott, and Scott makes it to where her car gets towed, and she has to go deal with that, and Peter tells him he's proud of his ingenuity and how he's able to protect his friends right now, but Scott can't be there all the time, so Peter's basically telling Scott he's going to get her sooner or later. And what happens is the dance happens, and Scott sneaks into the dance, and he's keeping an eye on Allison and them because he has Jackson taking her to the dance to protect her. And Jackson is drinking, and he goes out behind school, and he thinks he sees Peter's eyes. And goes out there and is saying that he wants to become a werewolf, and then the Argents show up, and Jackson tells the Argents that Scott's the other beta. And toward the end of the episode, Scott and Allison is going out to the buses to hang out, and Allison's father and another Argent pins him down with trucks and try to run him over. He jumps onto the trucks, and he turns into his werewolf form in front of Allison, and now Allison knows that he's a werewolf. And after this, Peter lures Lydia to the lacrosse field and attacks her and bites her, and Styles is trying to stop him, and Peter says, "The only way I'm stopping if you tell me where Derek is." And Styles said that Derek took Scott's phone, and all the phones had GPS, so they'll be able to find him. And that's all that really happened on this week's episode, besides we finding out that Scott's boss knows more about werewolves than he's leading on. My question for y'all is, now that Lydia has been bit by Peter, what's going to happen with it? As always, Preacher Man R&B signing out. That's Steve Ross. It's been an episode of 91. See you.